TORI Roloff from LPBW captivates audiences with adorable images from children's soccer tournament. Greetings, viewers. Welcome back to my channel. For the most recent news updates, kindly subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. During the weekend, Little People, Big World personalities Zach and TORI Roloff supported their son Jackson and daughter Lila in a soccer match. On June 7th, TORI posted photographs from a lengthy day outdoors, showcasing her children's medals and radiant smiles, which she described as a day well spent. Lila and Jackson donned their team shirts, shorts, and sneakers at a game intermission, accompanied by TORI, Zach, and their youngest, Josiah, for support. The post also featured photographs of the children with their grandparents, including Zach's parents, Amy and Matt, along with Amy's husband, Chris, who attended the event to support the children. TORI captioned the image, concluding a full day of soccer with a blue ribbon, a silver medal, a gold medal, and a sunburn. The day was properly utilized. Fans expressed their admiration in the comments, with one stating, "Excellent photographs. Lila is exceedingly cute, and what about Josiah in the first photograph?" TORI replied to the comment, alluding to Josiah as she stated, "Classic. It is impossible to ensure the simultaneous happiness of all the children." Others remarked, "So delightful. The most endearing family. And, oh, they are all exceedingly adorable." Several individuals remarked on the presence of the grandparents at the soccer match, expressing sentiments such as, "It's wonderful that Grandma and Grandpa are present," and "It's delightful to see the grandparents in attendance." TORI Roloff of LPBW shares adorable family photographs and engages with fans unable to endure the adorableness. TORI Roloff of LPBW shares affectionate family portraits and admirers can't handle the cuteness, was initially published in Parade. TORI Roloff, a former cast member of Little People, Big World, posted numerous charming photographs of her children with husband Zach Roloff, eliciting enthusiastic admiration from viewers on the family's cuteness. TORI, 35, posted several photographs on Instagram on Tuesday, July 1st, showcasing her children Jackson, 8, Lila, 5, and Josiah, 3, captured throughout June. "June, you treated us exceptionally well," she captioned the image. The slides featured images of Jackson and Josiah playfully interacting, the three siblings in coordinated jammies during a recent camping excursion, a picture of Lila enjoying the sun in an inflatable pool, a selfie of TORI and Zach, 35, and a family portrait encompassing all 5 members. Shortly after TORI posted the photographs, numerous people flocked to the comments section to express their admiration for her children's cuteness. "Beautiful family," one individual remarked, while another commented, "I adore the photograph of the 2 brothers." Expressions of joy abound. A multitude of individuals have dedicated years to your family. Thank you for your ongoing contributions. A third reader stated, "Indeed," while a fourth added, "Stunning photographs of your family." Meanwhile, others were astonished at the rapid maturation of the children. "Oh my, where has the time elapsed? They are growing so rapidly. Please slow down, infants." "Mine as well. Thank you for sharing your family," another individual commented. TORI disseminated the monthly summary nearly 2 days subsequent to her and sister-in-law Audrey Roloff posting images from their collaborative family camping excursion. Camping excursion number 2 is officially documented. "However, I have now completed my camping experience," the mother of 3 stated with a photograph of her children in coordinated pajamas. Audrey, 33, expressed her fatigue from the vacation, which included her husband, Jeremy Roloff, and their children, Ember, 7, Bo James, 5, Radley, 3, and Mirabella, 13 months. These 4 enjoyed an exceptional camping experience with their cousins this weekend. "Mother and father require a nap," she captioned a photograph of her offspring. TORI Roloff from LPBW shares endearing family photographs, eliciting overwhelming admiration from fans, originally published in Parade on July 1st, 2025. This narrative was initially reported by Parade on July 1st, 2025, marking its first appearance. TORI and Audrey Roloff of LPBW hint at camping excursion following familial dispute. Catherine Schaffstall Tuesday, July 1st, 2025, at 12:44 a.m. GMT+6. 2 minutes. Red Yahoo is employing artificial intelligence to produce summaries from this content. This indicates that the information may not consistently align with the content of the article. Identifying errors facilitates the enhancement of the experience. Produce essential insights. TORI and Audrey Roloff from LPBW hint at a camping excursion following a familial dispute, as first reported by Parade. Alumni of LittlePeople. Big World. TORI Roloff and Audrey Roloff provided fans with insight into their recent collaborative camping excursion following their familial discord. TORI utilized her Instagram stories on Sunday, June 29th, to post multiple photographs of her children at the lake. Camping excursion number 2 is complete. However, I have finally completed my camping experience, hehe, she said with a photograph of her and her husband Zach Roloff's children, Lila, 5, Josiah, 3, and Jackson, 8, dressed in coordinating jammies. A separate photograph depicted Jackson and his cousin Ember, aged 7, together in the sea. TORI expressed her excitement in a caption accompanying the photo, stating, "At Audrey Roloff, witnessing the growth of these two together brings me immense happiness." TORI persisted in chronicling the excursion by posting a photograph of Zach, 35, in the water accompanied by 2 of their children. "I am now officially settled in for the year. Although it is not my preference, it is undeniably worthwhile on the rare occasions we engage in it, as the children derive immense joy from it," she noted. Although TORI and Audrey, 33, did not post any photographs together, Audrey verified her participation in the vacation by uploading an image of her children, Ember, Bo James, 5, Radley, 3, and Mirabella, 13 months, dressed in matching pajamas with their cousins. These 4 enjoyed an exceptional camping experience with their cousins this weekend. "Mother and father require a nap," she captioned the photograph. TORI and Audrey embarked on the journey with their families amidst their persistent familial discord. Viewers earlier seen the deterioration of Zach and his father Matt Roloff's relationship when Matt, 63, opted not to transfer their family property, Roloff Farms, to any of his offspring. Although twins Zach and Jeremy indicated interest in acquiring the property, Matt opted to list it for sale in May 2022. Zach and TORI estranged themselves from his family following the choice. They provided an update regarding their relationship with majority of his family during the June 19th episode of their podcast, Raising Heights with Zach and TORI. In response to a fan's inquiry regarding their present family dynamics, Zach stated that everything was satisfactory. "Molly Roloff and I share a commendable relationship," he remarked regarding his sister, adding that his rapport with his youngest brother, Jacob Roloff, is adequate. Meanwhile, Zach did not disclose the position of himself and Jeremy, 35, during the podcast broadcast. TORI and Audrey Roloff from LPBW tease camping trip following Family Feud first published in Parade on June 30th, 2025. This narrative was initially reported by Parade on June 30th, 2025, marking its first appearance. Jacob Roloff discusses the paradoxes of residing on the family farm. Jacob Roloff is largely unconcerned with others' opinions of his living circumstances. On Sunday, March 30th, Roloff responded to the alleged contradictions of residing on his family's farm following his departure from the reality series LittlePeople, Big World. "Contradictions are intensifying," Roloff, 28, stated on Instagram. "This spring signifies a decade since I received my remuneration from the program in which I participated for more than 10 years of my life. At 18, I possessed the autonomy to decline the contract, which I did, and subsequently departed from home mostly owing to my disdain for the show and reality television as a whole," he stated. "I utilized that money to reconstruct my life with my wife, rather than exploit it to its fullest potential, for better or worse. I am now appreciative of residing here at Roloff Farms as an adult with my wife and son, cultivating crops and managing the land," Roloff stated. "Nurturing my child by engaging in the same activities I once performed on the farm. Over the past 4 years, I have gained significant insights in various aspects, including equipment operation, my evolving style, and agricultural systems," I have also contemplated the essence of the farm in the absence of a television crew and its potential without television influence. Roloff highlighted many significant events during the year that are particularly vital to his family's farm. The pumpkin season remains significant for us, and we are grateful to the loyal individuals who attend annually, he added, anticipating the forthcoming season and additional years ahead. Consequently, my objective is for our farm to foster a more localized community environment rather than predominantly depending on external visitors. While it has been enjoyable to encounter individuals from various countries, I would also appreciate the opportunity to connect with more of our local friends in Oregon. He contemplated the future and articulated several of his objectives. Roloff stated, "My intention is to underscore and enhance a reform towards community-based agritourism for as long as I am capable, to positively impact the community by cultivating edible plants and serving as an intermittent venue for gatherings, fostering creativity and utility. Farmland is now revered, particularly in a context of severely depleted topsoil and declining nutrient density in our food," he concluded. On a broader scale, as agricultural land nationwide is acquired and developed, I am appreciative of the opportunity to manage this land to the best of my ability, perpetually acquiring knowledge and evolving. I can merely aspire for my farm to endure for another generation. Roloff departed from his family's series LittlePeople, Big World shortly after reaching the age of 18 in 2014. In December 2020, his wife Isabel Sophia commended her husband following his revelation of having been assaulted during the making of the show. Jill Duggar experienced a sense of obligation to advocate for her family during scandals. Insights in December 2024, the 24-year-old artist stated on Instagram, "When Jacob and I commenced our relationship, I experienced what it entails to be in the public eye. It was enlightening to realize that being in the public eye restricts one's ability to post freely, as any content shared is typically subject to scrutiny by tabloids or blogs. Furthermore, you would receive numerous remarks from unfamiliar individuals regarding your life and their perspectives on it. This induced concern in me, and continues to do so, yet I observed that Jacob remained inexplicably composed. I recall encountering several disparaging remarks one day, and as a sensitive individual, I pondered, how does he endure this? I resolved to inquire of him, 'Jacob, how are you unaffected by any of this?' Isabel remarked, 'His response will remain with me, as it exemplifies the grounded, strong, and steadfast individual he has always been. It does not concern me, as I possess self-awareness that they lack. Allow them to speak. You are the most self-assured individual I know, and I am in admiration of you. You are liberated, my beloved. I take great pride in your accomplishments.'" TLC addressed Roloff's accusations in December of the previous year. TLC has been notified of a purported incident from several years ago involving a third party associated with the production of LittlePeople, Big World, stated TLC. "We are disheartened and concerned by this grave allegation, and TLC will collaborate with the authorities. Our primary emphasis continues to be on assisting the Roloff family during this challenging period." Matt Roloff's family farm from LittlePeople Big World fluctuations. A debacle on the farm? Matt Roloff and his former spouse Amy Roloff have seen numerous peaks and valleys regarding Roloff farms, although the property's future has precipitated the most significant challenges to date. The stars of LittlePeople Big World, who were wed for 27 years prior to their split in 2015, acquired acreage in Hillsboro, Oregon while Amy was expecting their twin sons, Jeremy and Zach Roloff. They welcomed their firstborn sons in May 1990. As their family expanded, Amy and Matt welcomed their daughter, Molly Roloff, in 1993 and their son, Jacob Roloff, in 1997, while the farm and its pumpkin patch festivities flourished. Amy exclusively informed Us Weekly in November 2021 that she was pregnant with twin boys and was not concentrating on the land. However, we possessed a remarkably beautiful piece of property. I long for the place. Amy divested her share of the farm to Matt subsequent to their separation. Throughout the years, the TLC star's affection for the farm persisted, hosting family weddings and providing the setting for their annual autumn photograph. It also hosted the wedding of Amy and her husband Chris Merrick in August 2021. Regrettably, the extensive acreage of Roloff farms has generated discord within the family, particularly following Matt's decision to refrain from selling a portion of the land to his son Zach in 2021. In May 2022, the patriarch disclosed that he had put 16 acres of the Oregon property up for sale, asserting that his sons had no interest in it. It is somewhat intimidating yet predominantly exhilarating. On May 12th, Matt announced the sale on Instagram, stating, "It's time to transition to the next season of life." 3 days later, the San Francisco native elaborated on his choice to divest certain portions of the farm, asserting, "My ultimate aspiration was for the entire Roloff Farms property to remain within our family for generations." Preserving that aspiration at this juncture was simply not destined to occur. Matt asserted, "My twin sons opted against collaborating for a potential joint sale." Both individuals, along with their expanding families, had transitioned to alternative hobbies and investments. In May, Zach publicly criticized his father on social media, asserting that Matt's statement regarding his twin sons' disinterest in the farm is profoundly misguided and inaccurate. The father of three stated, "This post represents a new egregious low of cowardice and exploitation of his family and children for personal gain." In that same month, Season 23 of Little People Big World debuted on TLC, addressing the conflict between father and son regarding the land. Zach stated during the May 17th episode, "My father and I engaged in extensive discussions over the summer regarding the potential outcome. My father was unequivocally fostering the dialogue. Upon the duo's reconvening, circumstances did not unfold as anticipated. Ultimately, my father and I convened a meeting, which included his girlfriend Karen Chandler and my wife Tori to facilitate the process. However, the outcome was unfavorable. It was unfavorable." Matt asserted throughout the episode that Zach entered with considerable intensity. He did not enter to negotiate. He entered to assert demands. Scroll down for a comprehensive analysis of the Roloff family's challenges and successes regarding their Oregon farm. Greetings, viewers. Welcome back to my channel. For the most recent news updates, kindly subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell.